True 10. Hey, player, listen, man. As a parent, if you ain't got yourself figured out, my nigga, don't be having kids so fast, because what y'all fella realizes that trauma that you're dealing with travels down to your kids, and a lot of our parents didn't have their shit figured out, bro. That's why we was we was caught up in the same motherfucking system that they was, because they didn't have they self figured out. They got they self. Some parents still dealing with they self and don't even know where the fuck they going. So I tell people as a parent, man, before you bring kids on this earth, bro, start realizing, my nigga, that you gotta have yourself figured out mentally, physically, and spiritually before you do that shit, because you creating an uneven balance between you and your kid. You don't want your kid to endure the same trauma that you have, and that be a lot of reasons why we don't fuck with our parents. You get what I'm saying? Because of the type of trauma that we have with them. Or some motherfuckers got good relationships with their parents, but then you got other parents that they don't have relationships with. You get what I'm saying? Kids that don't got relationships with their parents because of the type of shit that they endured, the mental and physical, the everything that was abusive to them. You get what I'm saying? And that make a motherfucker not want to have kids or be in certain particular situations. You got to start realizing as a parent, you cannot just be out here having kids nowadays. You got to start getting yourself together before you just be out here having kids and doing anything, because we living in a time where you can fall easy with a kid now, bro. Back in the day, you used to be able to do certain shit and have a kid. You can't do that shit no more. So you got to prepare for having a kid, bro, and just being a father, my nigga, and understanding. And that means cleansing your mind, cleansing your heart, and cleansing your soul, bro, to become better. And that's even for a mama, bro. Like, you can't be out here just doing anything and bringing miscellaneous kids in this motherfucker because you not taking care of yourself. I don't understand females who just have multiple babies with different men. You already fucked up in one area. Why would you fuck up multiple times? You get what I'm saying? And that's just life. You know, at this point, it's not a mistake. It's starting to be a valid situation with you. People got to start understanding, if you're a parent, you have to wake up and start realizing that your kids does matter. Their attention does matter. The life that they're holding does matter. And even if they get older, you still got to hear them all to have a conversation with them. And you do not need to react to everything with an attitude or feelings involved. You got to start thinking like a logical person. But if you're not a grown individual yet, man, you don't need to be a parent right now. That's not in your lane. You don't need to be a parent right now. You need to sit back and figure out you as an individual. And a lot of motherfuckers is 40, 30. They in their ages to be a parent, but they still don't know who they is. That's because they had kids so early they wasn't even prepared to understand where they was going, and they still don't know where they going. But that's why I tell motherfuckers, you got to figure yourself out. You can't be out here still living young and you older. You get what I'm saying? You got to start wising up, because what the fuck did you learn if you ain't wise enough? You feel me? So for all the parents, man, don't be out here just having kids so fast. You get what I'm saying? And for everybody who wants to become a parent, you ain't missing nothing, man. Stay focused. Peace.